My name is Jessica Blodgett, and I am running for senator on the SPS Graduate Student Council. I believe my prior council experience as the graduate chair of community service makes me an ideal candidate, as it has helped me understand the council as well as give me a platform to meet with students. I would be honored to represent the SPS graduate student body and its interests at the university level meetings. As a student myself, I want to represent my community to ensure our voices are heard. As a primary student representative of the SPS student body, I will work tirelessly with the students and the school to communicate any policies that may impact our community.
Hi everyone, my name is Catalina Mejia. I am a graduate student within the Public Relations and Corporate Communications program at SPS, and I am running to be your next Graduate Student Council President. Before I get into why you should vote for me, I want to start off by commending the current student leaders for persevering through such a difficult year and still managing to provide a sense of community for us all, regardless of where in the world we may be. In just my semester at NYU, SPS made history by winning the All-U Games for the first time ever, and I have no doubt that that's a testament to the hard work of the Student Council and the unity among our students. I would know. I had the honor of being a part of the team every step of the way. With that being said, there is always more to be done, and here's where I come in. First of all, I have the experience. Prior to attending New York University, I was highly involved at my alma mater, the University of Maryland. There, I served as president of the Student Programming Board, tasked with overseeing an executive board of 23 directors, managing a $500,000 budget, being an advocate and liaison between other organization and university leadership, as well as planning and executing events for more than 35,000 students. On top of that, I was also the financial vice president and founding member of my sorority. I was a tour guide, a fitness instructor, and I raised over $7,000 for Children's National Hospital. More importantly, though, I am dedicated, motivated, and passionate. Currently, I am one of your administrative vice presidents, which allows me to work with the entire student council and assist with every single one of their efforts. This position has given me the opportunity to understand the ins and outs of the council and how it consistently strives to best serve you all. My drive to continue pushing forward the council's impactful mission has grown even more, solidifying my desire to take on additional responsibility. Alongside the new board, I want to build upon the already high standards set for us. If elected to lead your student council as president, I am committed to nurturing an environment in which each and every one of you feels like you belong and is encouraged to participate. The NYU experience is what we make of it, and the SPS family is only as strong as its members. My vision is for you all to find a strong support system within the SPS community, so strong that it extends beyond campus and even past graduation. With that in mind, and staying true to my participatory leadership style, I promise to work with our committees to continue offering the staple events like Global Village and identify ways to give back, while also exploring how we can increase collaboration with other student organizations in order to strengthen the SPS community and create new opportunities that cater to what you want to see and do. As someone who started the NYU experience remotely, like many of you, I know firsthand the value of finding ways to build meaningful connections with peers regardless of being on campus or not. Thanks to the Student Council, that has not only been possible for me, but it has exceeded my expectations. I want to contribute in a greater capacity to an organization that has already given me so much, and want to play a role in facilitating a positive experience for you all as well. While we don't know what the next year will look like for us or have in store, what I can guarantee you is that I will serve authentically, purposefully, and with your best interest at heart. Thank you for your consideration and best of luck with the rest of the semester. I sincerely hope we cross paths again. And remember, vote Catalina Mejia for your next Student Council President.
Hello, my name is Sugram. I'm a graduate student at NYU School of Professional Studies studying Public Relations and Corporate Communications, and I am running for the president of the Graduate Student Council. If elected as your president, I will serve our student body, the council, its committees and clubs by becoming the voice that brings ideas to life. From the second I stepped into SPS, I knew I wanted to be involved. At my orientation, I was introduced to the Social Media and Graphic Design Committee. I knew that was a place where I could offer my ideas, provide support, and learn from fellow SPS students. The first major event I've ever worked on was the Global Village 2020, where I helped create graphics and plans. Later, I designed the first ever Global Village cookbook. And needless to mention, met a bunch of talented people, made meaningful connections, and found a family away from home, all at SPS. But soon, we moved to a virtual world. With COVID-19, lockdowns, and moving to a whole new world of virtual events, we at the Student Council adapted quickly and stepped up to the challenges. Leading the Social Media and Graphic Design Committee, I extended my support by helping the council develop a strong social media presence as we modified our events. As the president, I will continue to offer my support to SPS students. Now that everything's gradually reopening, I would encourage students to get vaccinated and ensure students moving from virtual learning to in-person have a smooth transition. I have plans to start new programs and continue to offer successful virtual student lounges and events, such as De-Stress Space, to help students return to post-vaccinated world. I will use my power as the president to bring change, if possible, create more in-person events, encourage vaccination, and help provide safe space for returning students. Because we at the council never stop. We continue to offer fun, learning, and inspiring events, keeping everyone connected. One of our proudest but most challenging experiences as a council was working to bring SPS Spirit Week 2020 to life. We spent weeks on branding and planning for the events, finding ways to connect with students from multiple cultures across different time zones. It was crucial to connect the dots right and bring each puzzle piece together to keep the school spirit alive. And I'm proud to say that with the students' ideas and the help of my branding, SPS Spirit Week went big. SPS went global. I was involved in the planning process of organizing 23 events. Creating virtual filters and frames was a big part to bring the SPS community together and strengthen the school spirit. I also offered some creative resources by developing and delivering SPS's very own coloring book, helping with the student podcast, and hosting student lounges like Paint and Stick for students to stay connected and de-stress at the same time. This year, with Global Village, I have come to a full circle working with the council, but I believe my work here is unfinished. As a leader, I have so much to offer to SPS. I plan to create more collaborative experiences with clubs to offer events of a higher quality. My experience working for the council, both in person and virtually, will be valuable as we move to a new normal. Serving as the president, I assure you that the voices of students will never go unheard. I will ensure diversity and inclusion on the committees and ensure that events and meetings are collaborative, well executed, with room for more ideas from students as the council continues to serve as a platform for growth, networking, and development. With all that said, I need your vote to help bring ideas to life. As president, I want to help you build meaningful connections, experience grad school, and find a home away from home, all at SPS. So help me provide a diverse, inclusive platform to create an unforgettable grad school experience by voting Shubhra for president. Meanwhile, I hope and pray that you stay safe and well, follow NYU guidelines, and keep each other safe. We are SPS.
Hi everyone, my name is Sophie. I am currently in my first semester in the Public Relations and Corporate Communications Master. I moved from Barcelona, but I am originally from Switzerland and Ecuador. I moved to New York in January 2021, and I am now applying to be the Vice President of the Graduate Student Council at SPS. I have already been part of the Student Council, helping as the Administrative Vice President this semester. I am applying to become Vice President because I have enjoyed being part of the council already, and I really want to stay involved in all the activities that are done, the events. I want to be a part of the student life. I consider that student years are the best years of our lives, and I want to make sure to make the most out of them. I believe that many students are not involved because they are not necessarily aware of what is going on. So I would like to make sure that all students know what is going around, what is happening on campus, what events are going on, etc. I am applying to the Vice President role because I consider that my organization skills can be a strong asset for the President. I am determined to make sure that students are heard in terms of what they want for events, in terms of what events they like, what they don't. These are interesting times, and since most events are through Zoom for now, I believe that there's even a stronger need to make sure to hear out what students are looking for in these events. This is why I would also like to stay a part of the council. Hopefully these things will change and we'll go back to in person, but I am very excited to be able to develop more events and participate as much as possible to make the student experience the best student experience we all have. It was my dream to come to New York, and especially to NYU, since I was a little girl, and now that I am here, I am dedicated to be a strong, active part of NYU. As an international student, I know what it feels like to be away from home and to miss your family, and I believe the Student Council is like a home away from home, allowing all students to have activities or have friends. Even when you join the events, you meet new people, so it's an excellent opportunity to build new relationships. This is why I want to help make this happen. I want to be a part of it, and I want to make sure to encourage as many students as possible to join. I am proud to be an SPS student. I'm sure all of you are too. And as I said before, my main goal is to make everyone enjoy their student experience as much as possible. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Genevieve, and I would like to earn your vote for Student Council Secretary for the 2021-22 school year. I'm currently working towards my master's in event management at the School of Professional Studies here at NYU. And I'm finishing my first year, although I'm a somewhat unconventional student. I plan to continue to work while attending NYU part-time. So whereas it might take most students 2 years, I earn 12 credits a year for 3 years. So this gives me the time to dedicate to my field, my studies, and happily this position. So thank you for your consideration. Before NYU, I earned a degree in culinary arts and food service management from Johnson Wales University in Providence. During that time, I worked in the admissions office and also was a collegiate ambassador that toured the campus with prospective students. After college, I designed menus for Wolfgang Puck Catering in Boston. And before returning to Philadelphia, I worked at the Harvard University Hotel to really round out my New England experience. And then back in Philly, I earned a project management degree from, a certification from Villanova University while working in events and marketing. So, I was able to use that degree in my work, handling event venue openings, streamlining company departments, and then developing social media content and company branding. These are 3 skills that I'm really thrilled to bring to NYU and potentially this position. When I work in a team, I think it is really important to me to always maintain professionalism and exercise respect. I want to engage my team and utilize their skill sets, but I never want to lose sight of the fact that we can both achieve goals while working as a cohesive unit. During the pandemic, of course, the event industry and hospitality industry in general was hit really hard. I currently work for Live Nation, and so it's a little quiet. But while my market of venues here in Philadelphia is currently serving as vaccine and COVID testing sites, I spent the year also volunteering in the community. since I had the time. I work with a group called MANA that prepares and packages meals for the critically ill. Happy to get back in the kitchen. I joined my local civic association and spearheaded a campaign that brings holiday sales traction to small businesses. And I was a Rock the Vote ambassador to help get voters registered and to the polls. So until I'm back online with Live Nation, I work at a group called CMAC that brings social and economic justice to those in need. This volunteer work actually helped inspire me to join NYU's community service group. And so it's really been so rewarding. I was happy to use my culinary degree again to work on their yearly Global Villages cookbook. And so when asked to consider running for office, I was thrilled to continue to work and serve the community. So in the position, I do have clerical experience. I can organize and communicate meeting content and track attendees. I've designed and run a corporate newsletter similar to that of the Student Council newsletter. And as a part-time student, I'm ready and available to attend the needed meetings and events and meet committee assignments each week. So additionally, I find myself fairly accountable. So I always follow through and meet goals and deadlines. I'm comfortable working in a large community, and it's really important for me to engage and represent all voices. I'm trained and certified as a project manager, so I often have to break down fairly intimidating projects into scheduled milestones. And I am adaptable, which I think is totally essential in a post-pandemic world. I actually enjoy working through protocols and finding ways to change with the environment and challenging circumstances and really streamline the process. Additionally, I was class secretary all throughout high school. And I think one of the most important tasks was cataloging the process and protocols for the teams to come. Finally, being an event manager, I'm thrilled to bring that skill set to the table to give NYU students the event experience I think that they deserve after a long year off campus. So thank you for your consideration. I hope I can earn your vote and then make you proud.